Hello, everyone. It's time for Vanished Chicagoland Stories, the podcast. I'm your host, Pete Costanis. This is episode 451, season 19. We start a new season this time. Today's date is July 6, 2025, and welcome to the show. Happy 4th of July weekend. Hope you had a great weekend. On today's program, I'm going to talk about my memories of Canfield's soft drinks. I've discussed them before, but I'm going to talk about my memories in more detail. And I will talk about my favorites and the flavors that they had. I'll try to remember all of them because there were so many to choose from. And it was a wonderful product back in the old days. Also, I'll read off a 1967 menu from a restaurant that was located at 3100 South Halsted Street in the Bridgeport neighborhood of Chicago called David's Restaurant. And I found an awesome menu. There's a lot of goodies in there. So that would be fun. Okay, before I get started, right now we will go into a commercial break. And this program is brought to you by Caravel Candy Bar from Peter and Paul. This one was on the market for quite a while. I remembered it very well. I don't know what year it's from, the commercial, probably 73, 74, something like that. After the commercial, I'll go into deeper research, maybe just a little bit. Okay. So sit back and relax, and let's go back to the 1970s where life was fun, and you could eat anything you want. That's what I liked about that decade. And here is a commercial for Caravel Candy Bar. And I'll be right back with the show, folks. Thank you.
Got you on my mind, Caravel, Caravel. You make my mouth so happy, Caravel. Love your chocolate crispies and caramel, Caravel. You make my mouth so happy, Caravel. Love your chocolate crispies and caramel, Caravel.
Okay, everyone, I am back. I hope you enjoyed the commercial for Caravel Candy Bar from Peter and Paul. They made also Mounds, Almond Joy. What else did they make? Almond Cluster. Remember that one? Let me give you a history of this. It was introduced in, I don't know, early 70s, I would imagine. Oh, no, actually, no, it was introduced. Excuse me. It was introduced in 1965, so it was there for a while. And so it was a milk chocolate bar with a crisp rice and soft caramel center. You know what that sounds like to me? A $100,000 bar from Nestle. It's almost exactly like that. But according to sources, that this had a creamier texture and softer caramel, I guess. So because I love how this, I can't say the word, $100,000 bar. I can't say that. And on the wrapper, it said indescribably delicious. It probably was. I did have it maybe once or twice. It was good. But I like the $100,000 bar better. I don't know why. Anyway, Peter and Paul, now they're owned by the Hershey Company, as far as I know. So they said this. Some people said that Caravel was better than that. I guess so. Anyway, so that didn't last long. It ended about, about 1977 or 78, right around the time I started high school. It just disappeared. So that was that, and I don't know if people still yearning for it to come back. Maybe like the Marathon Bar, that one I want to come back. But it's Curly Whirly now in England. I believe it's similar like that, but we all went to Marathon Bar. It was great. Okay. At the beginning of the program, I mentioned I'm going to talk about my memories of Canfield soda. Soda, pop, soda, soft drink, whatever comes to mind. That was based in Chicago. And I'll talk about my favorite flavors and that. And also, I will read off a 1967 menu from David's restaurant that was located in the Bridgeport neighborhood of Chicago. Before I get started, there's a couple of things I want to mention. One, health-wise, I'm doing okay. I've been taking antibiotics for my bleeding, from the penis, and I still see some little bit, but it's improving somewhat. I still get pain now and then, but the doctor told me just take Tylenol. It'll take care of that. It'll flare up. Hopefully, it'll go away soon. By the time I see him in August 15th, which is my urologist. See about that. Next chemo session is July 21st. A couple of weeks. Okay. And that'll be the 5th one. We'll see how that goes. Also, I want to mention something else. Something happened yesterday to me on Facebook. It's my page. I've been trying for 3 months to get Meta verified. That's not the problem. I am Meta verified. Somehow, somebody got into my page, to run ads or, like that. And I never heard of this account. It's not my account. And I go, what the heck's going on? I thought it'd be protected. But, somehow this page managed to get into my account. So what did I do? I just called support on Facebook because I have the option to do that because I'm Meta verified. You can talk to a live person. That's what's great about it. And I contacted through email and I explained what happened. All of a sudden, then I had no access to the page. I got kicked out for some reason. So I spoke to someone on support, and they tell me, yeah, it's kind of a fraud. So I think they took care of that yesterday, late Saturday. The problem is I can't access the page now. I can't post. I can view it, maybe like it, but I can't access it. I can't post. I can't do anything. So I asked him, how long is this going to take? It says, we're going to work on it. It's going to take like 24 to 48 hours. So I'm assuming maybe tomorrow or Tuesday it'll be up, which is okay. It's annoying. This has happened to me before, because there's a lot of wise guys on social media that are trying to take advantage of you. You better be careful, very careful. Like that. And I don't know. I thought I was protected, but somehow they managed to break in. I don't know how they did this. It's very sneaky. I know what the count is, so I don't know if it's legit. It looks legit. I don't know, but it's not mine. Excuse me. So hopefully I'll get it back. I hope so. I have to plead. It took me like 3 months to get Meta verified, like I said before. And then I got kicked out, so it was terrible. It really was. Fortunately, I saved my documents to prove this is my page, like your driver's license. I wrote a letter. It has a logo. Right now I got a passport. I'm going to use that instead for ID. They haven't requested it yet. They probably will soon, and then probably when they see me, I'll get it back. I hope so. Folks, this is not fun. It's not. It's terrible like that. When Verify is great. It's got great advantages, benefits, but you have to pay, which I don't mind that. But it's recognized. So this is authentic. This is the real deal. This is me, Pika Stans. This is my page. Van Chicagoland. Of course, there was one group that copied me a while back, and I don't know why. So I reported it, and they took care of it. I had to make screenshots and all that. They stole pictures from me. People are dreadful. just terrible. Okay, enough of that. Let's go back. Now we're going to start some fun. Okay, now we're going to talk about Canfields. And this is one of my favorite soft drinks when I was growing up. And a lot of people loved it, and they still miss it. So I'll give you a history of this wonderful thing. It was founded by a man. His name is Arthur J. Canfield. Okay. The company started in 1924, and he was a former railroad worker. I can't speak. And that was first located at 67th Street and South Chicago Avenue. So that's like almost at the South Shore neighborhood around there. So what was unique about that? They used quart glass bottles. That was unique. And they only returned it to the Canfield bottling plant. I mean, you can't do that today. So that's much of a hassle. And I don't think it lasted very long. They also used reinforced wooden cases. You remember when they deliver them to the stores and all that? Like 50/50 and ginger ale? Yeah, it prevents breakage. So they used that about until the mid-1970s, and they changed everything, and they went to plastic. Do you remember that? That was a big deal. Like all the soft drink manufacturers, like Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, they all changed to do that. And then they had slogans like, Canfield, come taste the rainbow, which I'm going to play the commercial in a moment. And there were all kinds of flavors like that. Also, a lot of people remembered that actor Jim Backus, best known as Thurston Howe III of Gilligan's Island, he was a spokesman. And he said, Canfield's for everyone. Never remember him. He did this off camera. You don't really see him. I don't remember seeing him like that. Anyway, so they moved the plant to the south side, and it's like East 89th Place and State Street, like Wabash around there. It was there for a long time, but now it's torn down, and I think they're now townhouses and homes. It looks very nice. I just checked it out like that. And then and that plant closed in 1995. So that's a shame. Like that. And let's see. So, and then it was sold to another company in 1998, and they produced it, but it was really not the same. Then it disappeared. I don't think it's on the market anymore. I don't think so. I haven't seen it. Excuse me. So, as the flavors, I got some pictures in front of me, and I'll tell you what they had. They had, for example, chocolate fudge, also diet chocolate fudge, which was a big deal back then. I've had that. It was not bad. Some people disliked it so much, but that's to each individual, their tastes like that. Also, it was 50/50. Yeah, 50/50 was grapefruit and lime. It was very good, and used to make punch with those. That was the punch. My mom made that punch. It's a Southside drink. I think Robin Baumgarten on Channel 9 mentioned this. She said, you take the 50/50 and do that. And I liked it. Right now I can't drink grapefruit because I'm on medication. So that's that. Also, they was famous for their Swiss cream soda. Oh, that was good. It's kind of vanilla-y flavor like that. People miss that. They miss cream soda. I do too. Also, they had their draft root beer. Their root beer was great. It was wonderful. They had lemon lime. They had honeybee orange, grape soda. What else? Grape soda. Yeah, let's see. Orange soda before honeybee. They had Cherokee Red and they had Cherokee Red. They had that. They also had Hula Punch. It was full of fruit punch. That was good. I like that. Also, it was Cherryola. So it's like cherry Coke, like that. And a banana flavor. I tried it once and wasn't crazy about it. But a lot of people liked it. They also had diet drinks too, like that. And also, they had black cherry. They had, what else? Tonic water, quinine water. They had those, club soda. They had under other famous flavor, dry ginger ale. To me, the ginger ale was better than Canada Dry. It was really good. I liked it very much. Yeah, it was. I don't think you can top that. So there's ginger ale. There's Schweppes. Schweppes is okay. It's an older brand, but I like Canada Dry. But Canfield's is the best, bar none. No contest. They also make colas, diet colas. Also there was a product called Mickey Melon. It was a melon drink. It had a picture of Mickey Rooney, the actor. That was weird, like that, seeing that sort of thing. Let's see what else they had. On top of my head. Oh, they had lots of flavors. Lots of flavors. I think I covered one. Oh, they had Cherry Jolie, so that's like a cherry drink, like that. So there's so many. There was so many like that. And I remember memories of when my mother shopped at Jewel or Dominic's. Oh, they had strawberry soda. Okay. And she would buy them by the cans, mostly bottles. I remember she bought cola. There were about 8 in a pack. She would bring them home. The cola was good. I liked it. It was very good. Like that. Okay. Another was Strawberry Supreme. They also made Hubba Bubba soda. It was bubble gum. I tried it once. It was all right. Once is enough. So it is funny like that. I like their grape soda too. That was good. It was very good indeed. Okay. Let's see what else. So, like I said, my mom bought them at Dominic's, Jewel, Colony Foods, at Hilo. I think Hilo sold them. What other grocery stores they had? Omni, Cub Foods. I think they sold it there. So mostly it was Jewel. If you needed a Canfield drink, go to Jewel. And I think the most popular flavor of all was 50/50. That's what it was to me. So I don't know if there's a soda out there that's almost similar to that. Maybe not, but I don't think so. I haven't seen it. Also, they advertise the commercials in billboards. You would see the ghost signs on the buildings in Chicago. Those were cool, seeing that. Yeah. All right. Right now, I'm going to play a commercial for Canfield's. It's Canfield's Rainbow of Flavor and Fun. It's from 1977. It's from the Fuzzy TV Memories account by Rick Klein. Thank you, Rick Klein. He has a great page on Facebook. Also, he has wonderful videos on YouTube. If you subscribe, please do. I watch for hours with these things. It's great. Okay, so here is a commercial from 1977 for Canfield's Rainbow of Flavor and Fun. And when I come back, I will read off a 1967 menu from David's Restaurant that was located in the Bridgeport neighborhood of Chicago. So sit back and relax. Let's go back to the late 70s and have a Canfield's. Canfield's for everyone. I'll be right back, folks. Thank you.
Come taste the rainbow. Canfield's Rainbow of Flavor and Fun.
Canfield's dry ginger ale has that crisp, imported ginger taste and dancing carbonation that lasts. It's refreshing as a rainbow for the whole family and perfect at parties. Canfield's mixers. Serve them all.
Come taste the rainbow. Canfield's Rainbow of Flavor and Fun.
Okay, everyone, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed the commercial for Canfield's. Oh, that takes me back. What a wonderful time that was. It really was. And you're probably asking yourselves, will it come back? No. I wish it did. I wish some millionaire would just buy it, buy the trademark and just started producing it. We can only hope. I don't think so. Okay, right now I'm going to talk about David's Restaurant. It was a great restaurant at the time. It was located on the corner of West 31st Street and South Halsted Street, and it was in the Bridgeport neighborhood. The address is 3100 South Halsted. let me tell you a little history of this. It was owned by a couple. Their name was Daisy and David Magnatis. And they named David, after him. And I think they had two sons, I believe. One was Peter, and the other one was John. And they ran the business. They worked with their father and their mom, and then they took over the business like that. And it was located in just one place. So what was famous about it is their gooey, ooey desserts and their huge taffy apples and their candies and their wonderful food. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I think I'm right about this. But, when you go to a White Sox game, at Comiskey Park, which was called back then, a lot of people went over there, had dinner or lunch or even before a game, and the place was packed, very busy, well managed. I haven't heard any complaints about the place. So when I was growing up in the 70s, I went to Correas. It was a Greek school that was, at the time, was located at Stony Island, which was our neighborhood. Then we moved temporarily to 83rd and Damon. Then we moved to Bales Hills. Peter's daughter was in my class, and her name is Charmaine. At the time, I didn't know her father owned the place, and she was there for quite a while, probably from kindergarten to about, but she was there at Stony Island. She didn't come to Damon, so I think she came once for Sunday school. She did that. I talk to her mom sometimes on Facebook. Her name is Shirley. She's a very nice lady, and she remembered me. She remembered me from school. Yeah, so I remember her too. Then Charmaine disappeared. I don't know where she probably moved or something like that. But then when I joined Facebook later on, you search people, and I found Charmaine on Facebook, and I sent her a message. I connected her. It took me a while. It took her a while to connect me, and she did. And she said, "Hi, Pete. How are you? It's nice to hear from you. After all these years like that." So it was nice to see her. By the way, her sister Maureen was in my brother's build class. Okay. So anyway, when I spoke to her best friend at the time, they were close friends in my class. She told me about David's restaurant, and I said, I had no idea her father owned that. Not a clue. She knew, but I didn't. So the restaurant was open until 1981, and I heard it caught fire. I don't know the cause of it. Some say suspicious. I don't know. I have no idea. No clue. So, and then the Mañanas brothers, they moved to Arizona. I don't know what they did over there. I don't know if they opened a restaurant there. No idea. And Peter Mañanas died on August 12th, 2005. John died about a couple of years later. They were very involved in the Greek Orthodox Church over there. So that's nice, like that. So as for Charmaine, I haven't heard from her in a while. So I guess she's okay. She's fun, like that. I think the family lived above the restaurant. I could be wrong. It could be true. I don't know, like that. So David's restaurant, people still talk about it today, and they still miss it. So I found a menu from 1967, and I'm going to read off of it. So this will be a lot of fun. So here we go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. They were famous for their beef burgers. They had the beef burger deluxe, cheeseburger deluxe, beef burger barbecue. Let's look. They had sirloin steak burger. These under the headline. This is under category hearty and hot sandwiches. So let me start again. So it's a sirloin steak burger, roast beef sandwich with a juice, Reuben sandwich, barbecue beef or pork. It's open face served. kosher corned beef, hot roast beef or pork, Franken cheese. So that's a frankfurter with melted cheese and bacon, served on a toasted sesame bun. It precedes like the Chicago hot dog in a way. They also had a pork chop sandwich. That sounds good. Served with creamy coleslaw. They had triple deckers. They had a country club that's like meats of turkey, bacon. It's like sort of like a BLT. And then they have the Bridgeport, which is thick slice of baked ham, Swiss cheese, lettuce, tomato slices, and mayonnaise. Dressing served on toast. That sounds good. Salads, they had Chef's Salad Bowl, a New Orleans salad bowl that's like with gumbo, Gulf shrimp and mixed with greens and all that. And California fruit plate, so I think that's your diet plate. So you had cream cottage cheese, orange sherbet, surrounded by clean peaches, Bartlett pears, and Santa Clara prunes. And a top with a slice of Hawaiian pineapple with rose, butter, and raisin toast. So that was the diet plate. Okay. I'll get to the desserts in a moment. Okay. So let's see. Did I read this? Yes, I did. Here's today's selection. This is dated Monday, November 13th, 1967. Homemade vegetable soup or French onion soup. Crouton cup. It's 20 cents a cup, 30 cents a bowl. Okay. Entrees, they had baked Vienna-style meatloaf with fresh mushroom sauce, breaded veal cutlet with timbali spaghetti. I think that's how you spell it. Or pronounce it, that is. Excuse me. Pot roast or beef with buttered egg noodles, vegetable gravy. That sounds good. I like that. Special cold plate is cold sliced ham, creamy potato salad, sliced tomato, hard cooked egg. Special kosher salami omelet with french fries and clean peach. Special chicken salad sandwich with french fried potatoes. Roast top round of beef with jus with a tossed salad. Sirloin strip steak broiled to your individual taste. A tossed salad. Chopped sirloin steak. That was like a quarter pound with grilled Bermuda onions and tossed salad. And French fried jumbo Gulf shrimp. Cocktail sauce, and it was served with rolls and butter. And the special had chocolate fudge cake or butter pecan ice cream. And next door, I forgot to mention this. Next door to this place was the Governor's Table. That was a restaurant, and I think they used these for parties. They reserved for parties or like a baptism, a wedding, receptions. That sounds good. So they probably had a bar there. They probably did. Okay, let's see what else. This is from, they had waffles. They had waffles with grilled ham or bacon or sausage, pecan waffles, Eskimo waffle. I think that's served with ice cream, Alaskan waffle, deluxe waffle, and wheat cakes, which is pancakes served with grilled ham or bacon or sausage. So sandwiches, I already said those, but let me see what else they had. They had salmon salad, fried ham, so roast beef, roast pork, baked ham, sliced turkey, chicken salads. Yeah, okay. Broiled kosher frankfurter. They had ham or bacon and egg, Swiss cheese, grilled cheese with bacon. They had BLT. They had a cheeseburger. They had eggs scrambled or based in pure creamy butter. Sounds fattening, but it sounds good. Served with crisp bacon, pork sausage, or grilled Virginia ham. To a fresh broil or poached, if you like. American cheese omelet served with french fries. That sounds good. Tossed green salad. This is for Weight Watchers. Broiled chopped lean beef patty served with cottage cheese and rye crisp. Boy, I haven't heard of rye crisp in a long time. And dietetic fruit plate. That was the one I mentioned before. It's a mound of cottage cheese surrounded by special dietetic salad fruits served with rye crisp or crackers. Okay. They have soup du jour, vegetable du jour, French fried potatoes, fresh fruit cocktail, baked Idaho potatoes with sour cream. Any dressing, blue cheese dressing costs 15 cents extra. homemade pudding, tossed salad, cream cottage cheese, and shrimp cocktail. And they had pies, oven fresh pies, layer cake, whipped cream or custard pies, a large toasted pecan roll, toasted English muffin, or cream cheesecake. The beverages they served, they had Coca-Cola, Diet Pepsi, lemonade, phosphates. They served those. French orange juice, milk, buttermilk, hot chocolate made with milk, brisk tea per pot, or coffee. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Okay. So they covered the special with that. So I think it's was cocktails or something like that. Okay, so I'll go to the other one. Okay, now we have desserts. They're famous desserts. They had sundaes and all that. So here we go. All right. You go to the Fountain Delights and Super Banana Supreme. That's like a deluxe triple dip banana split covered with fresh strawberries, marshmallow, and chocolate topped with whipped cream and pecans. Good. Three Graces is a super sundae, three generous dips of ice cream covered with marshmallow, butterscotch, and fudge topped with whipped cream and pecans. Another one is a black bottom sundae. It's a double scoop of chocolate ice cream covered with smooth marshmallow topped with whipped cream and pecans. A hot fudge sundae, well, you get the idea. It's two dips of ice cream covered with hot fudge. Also fresh strawberry sundae or soda with fresh strawberries topped with whipped cream. Also, they had a fresh fruit salad sundae, double dip of ice cream with fresh cut fruit or salad topped with whipped cream. Oh, that sounds great. They had malted milk, so they had extra rich malted milk, extra rich milkshake, super rich egg malt or shake made with egg, or California thick malt or shake, extra thick with fresh strawberries or sliced banana, whatever you want. I'm going to say that. Okay, the next one I'll say for last, but this is what this is. I'm sorry. So they had banana splits, two generous scoops with sliced bananas with whipped cream and pecans. So the flavor of ice cream, you had chocolate, pineapple, cherry, hot fudge, strawberry, marshmallow, fresh strawberry, fresh fruit salad, or just a plain dish of plain ice cream, whatever flavor you want. The ice cream, they had deluxe sundaes. It was double scoop with cream, strawberry, marshmallow, chocolate, butterscotch, pineapple, and cherry. Okay, let's see. Did I forget anything? They also had called Boston sodas. It's double scoop, top of whipped cream, and the flavors were chocolate, orange, pineapple, lime, strawberry, lemon, cherry, root beer, and vanilla. Of course, I saved the best for last. This is the David Goliath sundae. This was huge. The largest ice cream soda ever. And it's whatever you wanted. Any ice cream flavor, any topping, and with a cherry on top. Oh boy, that sounded good. Oh boy, like that. Let's see, what's on the third page over here? Let me read it. Okay, so on the back of the menu, this is what it says. It says, a Bridgeport landmark since 1910. Okay, so we get the history of this, so I'm going to read it. I'll start at the beginning. A Bridgeport landmark since 1910, Davis is justly proud of its long family business association with this famous neighborhood, the home of the Chicago's most illustrious politicians and prettiest girls. Oh, how nice. Proud, too, of our reputation for fine food and courteous service for the past 50 years. We invite you to enjoy our many excellent facilities for special parties, business, meetings, weddings, breakfast. We can accommodate from 15 to 75, so why not let you have planned your next party? Just name the date and leave the rest to us. And next door, they have the governor's table. They serve food over there, and they had cocktails. So if you wanted to drink, have dinner, you can go there. So, okay, that was fun. Phew. Oh boy, I hope I didn't forget anything. I don't think I did. No, I did not. Okay, that was great. So, one last thing I want to mention about David's restaurant. I wish I went there because it sounded like a wonderful place. The food sounded awesome. Ice cream, I would go for ice cream. I love ice cream. I would just have a nice big ice cream soda. Oh, I would, or a hot fudge sundae. I would die for that. That's good. So David's restaurant went into Van Chicagoland. Went to Van Chicagoland. That's where it went. Okay, so that's it for this show. Excuse me. I will do a recap of what I talked about. I talked about my memories of the Canfield soft drink company that was located in Chicago, and my memories of my favorite flavors, and my favorite flavors and my memories of that. Excuse me. Also, I read a November 1967 menu from David's restaurant that was located at 3100 South Alsted Street in the Bridgeport neighborhood of Chicago. Excuse me, I had to drink some water. This podcast will be published later on today wherever podcasts are found: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Breaker, Overcast, Good Pods, Podbean, iHeartRadio, I believe. Also be posted on my blog, www.vanchicagoland.blog. They're all listed. You can sign up with your email. As for the apps I mentioned, you can find them on your phone or your tablet. Just tap on them. Tap follow. You'll get a notification of the latest episode, and you can listen to previous episodes. They're all there if you like. Also, it would be on my YouTube channel, and again, people always ask me, where do I find your podcast? Where do I find your podcast? You can find it on YouTube. You do a search, Fan Chicagoland Stories, or Picostanes, which is my name. Click subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. You'll receive a notification of the latest episode. Also, you can listen to previous episodes if you like. Also, be sure that my social media accounts, Facebook, Reddit, LinkedIn, did I forget anything? X. Forgot about X. Also, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Okay. So that was a fun episode. I've got a lot of positive feedback from people. They're dying to hear about it. So I hope I did my best. If I didn't, I apologize. So it was fun. Okay. So this is Speak Astonish, your host of Van Chicagoland Stories, the podcast. Thank you for joining me. Today is not that hot. Thank God. It's a nice day, and 4th of July weekend is almost over. So just enjoy the day. In case you haven't noticed, I've been working on not crossword puzzles, jigsaw puzzles. And I'm working on right now. This is one I did before, but thank you for the other one I did. It was a new one. It's it was titled "They Still Have That." I think that's what it's called, and that was an easy one. That took me about 2 days. This one I'm doing now, it's cereal boxes. It's going to take me a little longer, so we'll see about that. Okay, so here's bye-bye for me, and here is one of our favorite people, a Chicago legend, Ray Rayner, with his traveling music saying bye, bye, bye. Take care, everyone, and so long, and have a great day. Thank you.
We have to go. Bye, bye, bye.